All right, thanks for tuning into Leading Forecast. And tell you what, not too bad here across central Indiana at this hour. As of 1 a.m., we're at 76 in Indianapolis, 76 in Bloomington, 77 in Lafayette and Columbus, 80 in Terre Haute, and Anderson is the balmy spot at 84 degrees. Going on over the high temperatures today, 92 in Anderson, 93 in Indy, 86 in Bloomington, 92 in Terre Haute, 96 up on Lafayette. We had a lot of more cloud cover south of I-70 today. That kept the temperature south down quite a bit. Like I said there, you can see 86 in Bloomington and 96 in Lafayette. Quite the temperature spread from just the cloud cover alone and even the rain they had last night. Right now we are sitting on a southeasterly wind, and that's going to continue to pump in moisture and pump in instability into our atmosphere, and it's going to prime us for the chance of storms tomorrow. No storms on radar right now. We are very, very clear here across central Indiana. We go on over in the system that we've been watching, this little trough that's digging into the northern plains, that is starting to really fire up. The jet really getting going at 500 millibar, and you can see all these deep reds, oranges that are firing up right along the nose of that jet. Those are showers and thunderstorms, and some of those are severe at this hour. In fact, if we go on over, you can see this large squall line of storms where you see the pink boxes. Those are severe thunderstorm watches. Where you see the tan boxes, those are severe thunderstorm warnings that are in effect, and those go all the way from the Canada-U.S. border all the way down into the central Great Plains, and that could be a thing we're going to see tomorrow here in central Indiana. Speaking of tomorrow, tomorrow's highs, 94 in Indianapolis, 96 in Bloomington and Columbus. We're going to go with 95 in Anderson and Lafayette, and 93 in Terre Haute. So we're in for another warm, humid day tomorrow. We were talking about that 500 millibar jet stream that's going to be kicking in. A couple things that are going to be coming in will be that 500 millibar jet stream. That's going to cause some lift in our atmosphere. That's going to dig south as we get early on Sunday morning. As we get into early Saturday morning, in just a few hours, this is the 850 millibar jet. This is winds at low levels. And look, as we increase 24 hours to the same time that 500 millibar jet is moving through, the winds really start getting going across central Indiana. That's going to cause some spin in our atmosphere, and that's going to give us the chance of not only thunderstorms, but even severe thunderstorms. Slight risk today basically goes from Minnesota all the way down through northwestern Iowa into Nebraska, but tomorrow it shifts off to the east and to the south, and it includes the entire state of Indiana. We could be talking about damaging winds, large hail, and I wouldn't even rule out an isolated tornado or two. I think the combination of wind shear and instability is going to be there. The question is going to be, will this come through in a primary squall line, or could we see some discrete cells that pop out in front of it? Right now it looks like a squall line, and we'll time that out for you here in just a second. As we get into the morning rush hour, this is by 8 a.m., you can see not much going on. We're going to keep the rain primarily south of the city, but as we approach the noon hour, may see a couple of scattered showers and thunderstorms develop as we get into the afternoon here. But I think our main event here, as we will be overnight tomorrow night into early Sunday morning. In fact, as we go on over, this is by the time we get into about the 2 a.m. hour on Sunday. The cold front still sitting out to the west. The squall line starting to move through northwestern Indiana. I think our timing on the squall line tomorrow night through the city is somewhere between roughly 1 a.m. and probably 6 a.m. And that's when we could see those damaging winds, large hail, and maybe even a few isolated tornadoes. The good news is we are going to get some rain out of this. In fact, the latest forecast models spitting out anywhere between about a ½ to 3/4 of an inch of rain. It's not a lot, but it's more than we have right now, and anything is well appreciated in the form of precipitation. Going on over to the 5-day forecast tomorrow, storms late, a high of 97. I think we will see AM sun. We're going to have to watch for those severe thunderstorms as we get into Saturday night into Sunday. 89 on Sunday, 85 on Monday. It's going to cool down, less humid Monday and Tuesday. 93, mostly sunny on Tuesday. 98, we warm right back up Wednesday. I think the humidity will build back in. So it looks like probably late on Sunday and then into early Monday, Tuesday will be the best days to be outside. But if you're going to be out and about tomorrow night for any reason, or if you're going to be inside, you're going to want to pay attention to the weather because, like I said, we could have some severe weather tomorrow night into Sunday.